Hey guys, on today's episode, we're going to talk about the secrets to having a successful side hustle. So get a notebook, get a pen, pencil, and be ready to take some notes. The first point when starting a side hustle is this: don't quit your day job yet. So many people, they start a side hustle and they're extremely optimistic about this side hustle. They're excited and the emotions get going and they quit their job when they're not ready, when they haven't replaced their income. So I'm telling you, starting a side hustle, the number one thing you need to know is don't quit your day job yet. Don't quit your day job until your side hustle has replaced a large majority of your income and it's sustainable for the year. So getting in and learning the ins and outs of the business that you're starting, the side hustle that you're doing is important, but take it slow. The best way to get rich quick is to get rich slow. This ensures that you're going to be successful into the future. So you need to stay at your day job until you've replaced enough of your income and it's sustainable so that you can continue to provide for your family. Because if you quit your day job now, you're going to have so much stress in your life because you're going to be striving to make that money to provide for your family that you're going to get burnt out. You're going to start to dislike it, and just all the emotions are going to go crazy. So what you need to do is stay at your day job and make your side hustle do the work when you get off work or early in the mornings before you go into work, and just keep working until you have built a sustainable side hustle. The second secret to a successful side hustle is to spend your money wisely, especially in the early days. You're gonna look at other people that are doing things that you wanna do, some people that inspire you, and you're gonna see all of the equipment they have and all of the luxuries that they have, but you need to understand that you're not on that level yet. And in a side hustle, especially in the beginning, you need to limit your spending. Find other ways to do the things you need to do so that you can have a successful side hustle, but you are frugal with your money and you're not buying the top of the line stuff so that you can be extremely successful. Because success doesn't come from having the equipment, the best equipment. It doesn't come from looking the coolest, driving the best car, looking like you have your things together. It comes from being consistent, being there for your client. That's where success comes from. Not all the glitz and glam. Now, I want you to have the glitz and glam. I want you to have, if you're videoing, the best cameras, the best software to do that. But in the beginning, don't spend your money on those things, because one, you need to be sure that you're gonna wanna do this. You don't wanna dump a ton of money into it and then realize, hey, I don't like this. So, especially in the beginning, limit your spending and be frugal with your money. Don't just go out and buy the best of the best because you're not ready for it, and you need to conserve that cash for the times when you're not getting clients or your business is struggling or there's just not much business out there. You have that money to last month by month by month by month. So stashing up savings instead of spending money on the greatest equipment and everything. Get equipment that will get you by. That is number 2, and it's extremely important. So the third secret, it really kind of piggybacks on the second secret, and it's this: don't take out debt. You need to start your side hustle with the amount you have. You need to grow your business at the speed of cash. See, one of the top reasons that small businesses close their doors is because they have debt that they can't pay. We, like I talked about earlier, we get optimistic about the outcome. We're really unrealistic about what the business is going to do. We haven't tested it to make sure that we're even going to be good at it. So don't go into debt off of being optimistic. I want you to be optimistic. I want you to be excited about this side hustle you're going to start, but you also have to be grounded and be realistic about what the outcome's going to be, how long it's going to take you to have enough clients to afford these things and to be able to pay that monthly bill. So debt is one of the things that you need to avoid in a side hustle and in your personal life, because debt steals. It steals your future. It steals your comfort. It steals your sleep because you're up worried about, am I going to be able to make these bills? So when you start a side hustle, start at the speed of cash and don't take out debt no matter what. Man, so secret number 4 is it's gonna be taking a bite of humble pie. Secret number 4 is listen to your clients, listen to your customers. Your customers are gonna tell you what they want and how you can do better. So this is where you're gonna have to swallow your pride, and when somebody makes a comment, check the validity of that comment and say, is this a area that I can grow? So looking at the negatives and saying, is this a valid complaint, or is this just somebody trolling to make me feel bad or to run my business down, whatever. But you need to check the validity of these, but you need to listen to the negative comments. You need to listen to your customers. The things that they praise, you need to do more of. And the things that they are negative about, you need to really take a look into it and say, is this valid? And how can I correct this? I think of Joe Dirt when I think of this. Whenever he comes up and there's this fireworks stand and all they have are snakes and sparklers. And he's like, and the business is failing. And it's Kickin' Wayne Animal Doctor. So Kickin' Wayne, he's got this fireworks stand and he is not getting any customers. And the reason why is because he only has snakes and sparklers. And the funny thing is, when Joe Dirt asked him about this, he says, but snakes and sparklers are the only thing that I like. And the reality is, you might think that the customer wants something, but they're gonna tell you what they want. And if you only have snakes and sparklers, you're not gonna be successful. You need to have the things that they want so that they come back, because it doesn't really matter what you want, what your preferences are, what you like. It matters what the customer is buying, because that's gonna drive revenue into your business. So listen to your clients, listen to your customers. I love Secret 5. I am a continual learner. I love to learn new things. And if you are gonna start a side hustle that you're wanting to lead into a main hustle to where it's your main source of income, you need to be continually learning, especially in the technology field. Technology is changing every day. It's expanding at rapid speeds. So you have to continue to learn about new things. You need to be learning about your niche area, and you need to be continually learning. Don't assume that you know everything, because things are changing. The market is changing every single day. So you have to be prepared for that. You have to be on top of that so that when changes happen, you're able to pivot. So you need to continually learn so that your side hustle can continually grow, because times are changing. And if you don't believe that, then your side hustle will not succeed. The 6th secret is one of the most important things you can do. So listen close. Secret 6 is be organized. So what do I mean by this? I mean that you need to have all of your jobs in a calendar that you're looking at all the time. The worst thing you can do is overbook and then have to call that customer back and say, hey, can we switch this around? Because that doesn't look good on the business. So you need to be organized in your calendar. You need to know when you're meeting with clients, when you have certain jobs, or whatever the realm of your work and your side hustle is. You need to know it, and you need to have it written down. The second thing on this, on being organized, is taxes. You need to control your spending. You need to know where every bit's going, what's a write-off, what's not a write-off, and you need to be putting money back. You need to be organized so that on April 13th at midnight, you're not putting everything together, stressing out, and then you get to the end of all this because you didn't have your paperwork, so you're stressed out because of that, and then you find out you have a huge tax bill and you haven't been putting money back preparing for this. So you need to be organized in your paperwork and your tax preparations, and you need to have a professional looking at your taxes if you're not a professional yourself, because they know how to work everything to where it's the best benefit for you and your side hustle. So that's one thing you need to outsource, but you need to have all your paperwork ready for them. And then you need to be setting aside how much you need. You need to know what tax bracket you're in. Be organized, because an organized business is going to be a successful business. So there you have it, the 6 secrets to having a successful side hustle. I pray that you use these, that you implement them, and that you start a side hustle, because you need to create multiple streams of income. And the work environment is changing so much that a side hustle is extremely important. It's never been easier to start a business. So take these 6 things I taught and start your business today.